Suburban birdie bird.
Exactly.
Okay. Are we started yet? No, we are started.
Yeah, we
Hello.
are started. Hello.
Hey, paisanos! It's the Super Lesbian Animal RPG Super Show!
I don't see the tweet. That's on kids.
Where the lesbian animals and kissing's a game.
All right.
Wait a minute, the theme has to be gayer than that.
It's already pretty gay.
Mm-hmm.
GC's like, make it gayer.
It's the Super Lesbian Super Show.
I believe Miller was
that was
Clemson.
Miller.
Yeah, I was the cowboy one. And that's so killer now, huh, Ray?
This isn't fair, brother. I think that's the place. I'm using the inferior third-party controller.
Should have called dibs.
Davis only made you a few weeks ago. How do you boys already have opinions on these things?
Father credited us to be highly knowledgeable to aid in your conquering of reverie.
Uh-huh. I'm sure all this will be really crucial for the mission.
You'll never know.
Shouldn't you boys be out on patrol? Yeah, I'm breakpointing. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, have fun.
Just, casually chilling villains.
Hey, do you feel left out, Big B? So you don't have hands? Oh, wow! My ability to manipulate hand cards is more than adequate to simulate the fine motor skills required for gaming.
Yeah, he already beat Ray twice.
Sounds like GC. Okay.
Sorry, man, not now. Gaming.
I must focus on the game right now, my queen. Father will be very disappointed in me if my win-loss record dips too low.
Cowboy gaming.
Oh, hello, Mother.
I'm not. I already told you I'm not your mother.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're still figuring things out. I just don't want you to get the right idea.
Aunt, perhaps?
Sure, fine.
Oh, check the tapestries.
The graphic design team really did a great job by Emblem.
Ah, good morning, my queen. Or afternoon, I suppose. I apologize for your current accommodations being so rugged, but I'm pleased to report the progress on the palace continues smoothly. It's truly my most magnificent work to date. But please, no peeking just yet.
These folks are strange, Jarvis. Did you hear that instead of letting her succumb to mana boys, they actually healed Paula? Even after fighting her?
Who?
Paula, the polar bear?
Our
new recruit.
Oh, yes, that one.
Am I going to have to get you one of those spitting children's toys to teach you the names of animals?
I guarantee that I would not retain that information, my queen. As for the beasts healing our recruit, probably some sort of trickery to lower our defenses. Or perhaps they wanted to send our disgraced commander back here as a show of power.
Perhaps.
They also took away the magic you so graciously gave her. That doesn't sound very benevolent to me.
Yes. Probably right, Janice. It's all mind games. It's I'm sure I'm just overthinking things as usual.
I would say you think about things just the right amount, my queen. Always dwelling on the tiniest details others would overlook. That's what makes you an expert strategist.
Yes. Well, thank you for the chat, Jarvis. I'll get back to work. I think some fresh air would do me some good. Maybe do a little sightseeing, see how my old haunts are doing.
Oh, I'm not sure I would advise that, my queen. I worry that your personal attachments to this place may make this painful.
I know. But I think it's time to rip that bandage off. Oh, this place sure wasn't here 1,000 years ago. Technology certainly seems a lot more modern. But is that thanks to my magic or just the passage of time? It feels like the life has been completely sucked out of this land with magic, though. How dreadful. Wait, the others look different? Why aren't I... Oh my god, is magic being used to raise the dead? This is too much. I need to go someplace else. Get my mind out of the undead cleanliness. Ah, my old garden. They're as beautiful as ever, but it seems like they've seen better days. But if gardens are in ruins, then... Oh, come on, Verena. If you can't face this, then you're hopeless. Here goes nothing. This is it. My old mantis school. Really was destroyed. Left in ruins since that day. This is where Zinnia. Where... I mean, of course, this is the statue it's in. Or the state it's in. Why did I allow myself to hope otherwise? God, why did I have to come back to this place? What the hell am I doing here? Stupid Verena. Stupid!
My queen, I was worried I'd find you here.
Oh, I'm sorry you have to see her like this, Jarvis. If I buried the pain deep down centuries ago, but it's all coming back to me like it was yesterday.
No need to apologize. Permission to speak freely as a friend?
Of course, you know you don't have to ask.
You've always been a very giving person, Verena. You gave these people so much just as you've given me so much. You took me in and allowed me to become your second in command. But you've come a long way since that fateful day we found each other in the void. You've grown stronger in spite of it all. I admire that in you. I worry, though, that returning here is making you regress. It's noble of you to want to give this planet a second chance, but these people have done nothing to deserve it. Look around you. Just look around you. Your kindness was wasted on this horrid world.
You're right, Jarvis. I want to believe that maybe, just maybe, what I did had improved the world after all, in spite of everything. But it didn't. This world really did just use me and discard me. Because I let my guard down. I was soft. I won't make that mistake a second time. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Jarvis. Now come along. We got preparations to make for the final phase of the plan.
So now that we're all here and we've had time to clear our heads, what's this idea you had?
Let's ease into it. Well, Tara and I got to talking about Verena, and something seems off. Joker.
Think about it. Verena had Greenridge. Her side had already won, and she let us go. There were no casualties. They took no prisoners. All that effort, and they just left. Why?
It seemed like they just did that to toy with us. This is all some big test, remember?
That's what she said, but that doesn't sound anything like the Verena that Zinnia told us about.
You think Verena has other motives?
We can sit here and debate Verena's motives all day, but where exactly are we going with this?
This might sound crazy, but what if we were the ones to face Verena? But instead of fighting her, we just tried talking to her.
You know, she did have some valid points back there about the damage people have done with magic.
Oh,
1 second.
Frederick says you didn't tweet the announcement.
Did
I
I
just saw
not? How did you reference it if I didn't tweet it?
Wait. Who referenced it?
Boy, I didn't see it either.
I said that I didn't see it. That's why I didn't know if we had gone live yet. It's because I hadn't seen the Twitter message yet.
Oh, that's from yesterday. Oop.
Okay.
I was wondering why chat was so quiet.
There, it's been tweeted.
The damage people have done with magic. It sounds like she wants to clean up the environment and stuff. There's common ground there.
Exactly. After everything we've learned, I don't think she's out to cause harm for harm's sake.
Jarvis and his goons have been a total menace, though, and they're taking orders from Verena.
I know, maybe I'm being naive. I think the Verena who bettered all our lives with a single act of kindness is still in there. Zinnia knows her better than any of us, and she said that something bad happened that would explain why she feels this way.
Zinnia, are you sure you can't tell us more?
Believe me when I say it would only complicate things further. You're better off not knowing.
Regardless, sometimes people who have been hurt don't think they have a lot of options, and they need someone to reach out to them. If we do that, maybe she'll see there's no reason for us to be fighting in the first place. Joker.
Sorry. Zinnia, your take?
I don't know what's happened to Verena since the incident. A lot can change in 1,000 years, and I don't know why she's working with people like Jarvis and Paula. But I'd like to believe that she's still the same Verena I knew. I support this plan.
Still, I don't know if you can avoid a fight. There's a whole army standing between you and Verena.
Well, if it's a fight they want, it's a fight they'll get.
We aren't going to rush headfirst into their base, Faith. We have like 1 million side quests to do first. We've got a few days. We'll keep training and we'll find the best gear we can. If we go in prepared, I think we stand the best chance of ending this.
He just wants to grind.
Jody?
Maybe my word doesn't mean much to you at this point, but I trust their judgment on this, and I'm going to keep them safe.
Well, it sounds like we've got a plan then.
Claire, as guardian of Greenridge, I give you my blessing. I won't let you down, Faith. I just hope this hunch you have about Verena is correct.
Okay, so before you go, I've got a few gifts for you that will help you on the task ahead. First, for Melody. I've trained many spellcasters over the years, so believe me when I say I know a talented healer when I see one. However, it seems you have a lot on your plate. One of my signature spells should help clear your mind a bit in battle. This spell
Cure.
consolidates your status restoring spells like Herbal Cure and Purify into one, so we don't have to get those spell menus all cluttered.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Zinnia.
I also want to give you this key. It'll help you reach Verena on the tallest mountain on the island.
Dragon Quest.
It opens some other specially marked doors where I've stashed items in case of an emergency too. You'll find those all over. One door in particular guards something helpful for reaching new areas around the island.
Seriously, we can't thank you enough for all your help here, Zinnia. Are you sure there isn't anything we can do to return the favor?
I'm just doing my job, dear. Now, if you want to train, then I suggest you seek out more experience in the field. I'm sure there are people all over the Sapphire Islands that could use your help in a time like this. If you want more training from me, though, feel free to talk to me at any time. I've got a little extra assignment for you if you're interested. But that's entirely up to you.
Of course.
For now, class dismissed. Yes?
So what was that extra credit assignment you had in mind for us, Zinnia?
Ha! I'm glad you asked. If you're interested, just step into that other room over to the right. The door is open now.
I'm gonna beat this
Okay.
the lesbian out of you now.
Extra credit.
Welcome to my personal battle simulator. This should be the
I knew
perfect
it.
place for you to practice. This room is able to magically morph to suit your needs, and it can also generate simulated foes for you to fight based on your memories. Just touch the crystals and you'll have rematches with the boss level foes you've previously fought. It's only a simulation though, so if you change your mind, you can flee from these battles.
This is incredible, Zinnia. Thanks for letting us use it.
It's the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. You just have this in your house?
I mean, I've trained a lot of guardians. I'm not gonna have them sparring in my living room. You know, if we had access to this place a few days ago, it probably would have solved a lot of problems.
You're never gonna let me live the basement dungeon down, are you?
Oh, you get to... Oh, see, I didn't actually activate any of these. I didn't realize you faced, like, the EX version of the boss.
Okay.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, you don't get anything for beating them all again. Even though I did, go through all of them.
Not even experience points?
Well, I mean, yeah, but, like, no reward for, like, doing all of them.
Right, okay.
At least as far as I can tell.
So very back.
It's the, God. It's the whatchamacallit room from X-Men. Was it the Danger Room or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the danger room. Though I personally prefer the whatchamacallit room.
I don't know.
Great work.
They get marked off.
I hear you've been working on a bestiary. If you missed some entries in the scrambled areas that you previously restored, you can use this to visit recreations to their corresponding monster dens. I've also got one for the Flurry Mountains, in case you already cleared out all the monsters here during your previous training exercise. Would you like to simulate a monster den?
That one's for the obsessive completionists.
Looks like we've got room for...
Yeah, more.
Oh, talk to her some more. She had some other things.
Xenia, you've already helped us a lot, but I have another favor to ask.
Of course. Shoot.
You think you could help me train as a paladin?
Huh. Well, I could try, but I think you'd be better off getting help from someone who knows more about your chosen specialization.
Well, I'm an amorous paladin, so I guess I need a relationship expert?
Someone was keeping an eye on you too, actually. Beverly, I believe it was? From the restaurant in Greenridge.
Oh, that's right. Beverly did say something about that the other day. I should go talk to her then. I should go talk to her then. Thanks, Xenia.
Anytime, dear.
Anything else you think we should be doing right now?
Well, I know things are serious, but you still got a few days left until Verina's deadline. Wouldn't be a bad idea to check on your loved ones back in Greenridge. See if everything's okay with them.
It probably wouldn't hurt for me to see if Faith needs anything.
Perhaps your new friends in the desert too, while you're at it.
Side quests, so many side quests.
Yeah, the game just like completely opens up.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
We're gonna be fancy.
The Astral Poblano, the spiciest realm.
Go into it from the back.
I don't know about the spiciest, but Blondo's pretty low on the scale.
The spiciest.
Very well.
Miller has decreed it.
It was defeated by who?
Decreed it, not defeated.
Ah,
Yeah, his side quest is pretty soon to open up too.
At the beach.
Oh yeah, this will put you right by the door that was in the cave, the pink dragon door, because it's near the start of the cave. I just remembered that.
Where is it?
Go through the open gate.
Okay.
And I think it's like just one level up from the starting level in the cave.
yeah. Fire. Fire.
Converts all fire damage to the wearer takes in the healing because it's red. That's how gemstones work, right?
That's exactly how gemstones work.
Right, so there's another one of those locked pink doors in the woods here somewhere. Oh yeah, I think it's towards where you found Pepper's knife, I think.
I'll never get tired of that cool snake.
He's so cool. How dare he be so gosh dang cool?
He's got a shoe.
Man, that thing has a powerful jump.
Did you go there yet?
Yeah, I think to the left where you're heading, I think it's on this screen.
Found instructions for a spell. Melody has learned Bloom.
Sounds Judy.
Finally! Been seeing all those flowers and bodies of water all over the place for days.
No suspiciously placed plant can stand in our way now. So what is that sound effect when they're opening up? I've heard that somewhere before. I don't know if it's just a default thing in RPG Maker or what, but definitely heard it used.
And you found another warp door. It's the same location, but now it gives you a choice between two different parts of the Amber Woods to warp to.
Nice.
It's some
Comes in
corruption
handy
around
when you
here.
want to warp between two different parts of the Amber Woods. I'll never get tired of this squirrel.
Gonna stab you.
He's just so happy to have his knife. Yeah, the Mumford dungeon has some good loot, and leads to... Oh, well, there you go. A critter. The Mumford dungeon has some good stuff, but... Ooh, it's the Platinum Loot Scooter. The Mumford dungeon does have some interesting lore to it, though, and it does lead to... Who just left?
You see?
GC.
Oh. Is he having computer issues?
Nope, you just died all instantly.
Oh, well. It happens to the best of us.
Speak for yourself.
Wow, rude.
But did you die slowly? How did you become a vampire?
You know, technically everyone dies instantly. You're alive, you're alive, you're alive, and you're dead.
Can you prove that?
Yeah, sure, come over here.
Uh-oh. I'm in danger!
Yeah, Melody and Allison have kissed and made up. They've made up and made out.
A short while ago.
Personally, I was going for something more...
Casey's not here, so somebody take it.
Alright.
Ah, hello, boys. What brings you here?
Jonas.
That's you, Jonas.
Father, we are bored.
Very. Yep.
My queen, do you think now is the time?
I think it is. Our guests of honor have yet to RSVP. Let's bring the party to them.
Do you remember where your targets are located, boys?
Yes, Father.
Excellent! Go make me proud, boys!
I thought they were supposed to wait for us.
I guess they got tired of waiting, like Paula before them.
I mean, ultimately, if we stop Verena, that will I mean, ultimately, if we stop Verena, that will resolve everything, right? But I bet, well, whoever's in here has some pretty good loot. Yeah, so you now have 4 optional bosses in different locations. This one happens to be the strongest of the 4.
Okay.
And yet it is also the first one I ran into. It's very weird that...
It's the first one you could run into easily, yeah. I still think if you want to give him a shot, give him a shot. I just wanted to let you know he is the toughest of the 4.
I mean,
like
I can
super
come back
OP?
here later if he's the toughest.
Yeah.
Up to you, your call.
I don't need to waste time losing. Let's see. Praying to the gods doesn't seem like it'd be helping us now either.
Yeah, they're too busy with TV appearances.
Rude.
There's an optional line of dialogue from Allison earlier on where someone is like, I wonder what Soleil does with the money, since, you know, she's a goddess. What would she need with it? And Allison's all like, I like to imagine she eats it. Oh, hey, it's, Chihuahua Face that Jonas voices.
Oh, right. Yo! Hey, I didn't get a chance
it's
to...
just the same thing.
Oh, okay, it's the same thing.
It's just a repeat. It's a
Just a
rerun.
repeat. A rerun. Go away.
You even used the notice quest board again?
No, it's pretty much done.
You used it once, and it's okay. It's fine.
Oh, good. You're doing the Beverly side quest.
Hi.
Hi, Beverly. Might sound weird, but well, you remember how you said you were kind of looking out for me and Allison?
Because Melody's an amorous paladin. She's an amorous paladin, and her magic literally comes from her faith in the power of love.
Of course. That kind of news is hard to forget.
Well, I was wondering if you might be able to help us with that.
I'd be happy to. But why? Wait. Oh, no. You two didn't have a fight, did you?
No. Well, okay, maybe we had a disagreement. We worked it out, though. Or we're working it out. Don't worry about that. I just really need to make sure I'm at the top of my game magic-wise.
I'd be honored to help.
That is, if you're absolutely sure you want to be this type of paladin, and you also have an afternoon free.
Definitely.
Well then, I think the solution is obvious. You and Allison have been at work, all work, no play lately. That'll get to anyone. You need to go on a date. But not just any date. Leave the details to me. I'll set up the most romantic date ever for the two of you.
You know, that does sound like a nice change of pace. We never really got to finish that casual date we were on the other day before. Because, well, everything.
Yeah, that's perfect, Beverly.
Terrific. I'll make the necessary preparations.
On.
This is the night. It's a beautiful
Oh,
night.
wow. You've really outdone yourself, Beverly.
Yeah, this ambiance is super impressive considering it's the middle of the day.
Thank Claire. It's an illusion spell I borrowed from her. She's been teaching me a few spells, actually.
Wow, you just started dating and she's already sharing her spells with you? That's how you know it's true love.
It looks like Game Cobra went offline entirely. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing that his internet is just kaput.
Or power went out, something like that.
Yeah, he's on an island, you know.
Goodness.
Well, please, have a seat.
Yes, Jonas, you're the new Beverly.
Wait, hold on. Jody, cue the music. Champagne?
Champagne.
Champagna?
Champagan.
Ooh, fancy.
Makes me wish we dressed up for this.
I was going to suggest that, but Claire said that you should probably be prepared for monsters just in case. Since things are still weird out here.
We're taking care of them, though.
It's fine. I'm not sure I own any clothes for a fancy date anyway.
Me neither. Most of my favorite outfits are tailored more for punk shows than fine dining. I'm also not sure I'd be able to tell good champagne from bad champagne.
I can get you something else if that would be preferable. Something non-alcoholic, maybe?
Just water's fine.
Ditto. We've probably got to work to worry about after this.
Right. I'll be back with 2 waters. I keep forgetting I'm Beverly now.
She can teleport?
She just does that. Well, I don't know about you, but being back here on another date has me in a nostalgic mood. Our first date was only a few months ago, but with everything that's happened this week, it feels like it's been a lot longer.
I feel you there.
It was a great night, though. Definitely one to remember.
What was your favorite part?
This one too obvious?
Listen, you can't be too sappy in this game. Come
That's
on.
true. Just getting to spend time with you.
That is so sappy.
It's the truth, though. Probably would have been happy any place he decided to take me. Never been on a date with anyone before. Just so excited that it was happening at all.
Oh my god, I can't help but stare at Mellie's tail wagging.
It's so cute.
True, things were simpler back then.
Gabe says, find a mini-boss, walk up to their face, go home for a date. Simpler isn't always better, though. We've had some rough patches lately. I was also super nervous about trying to impress you back then.
Oh god, me too.
Really?
For sure. I was totally afraid I'd blow it. But we were both just overthinking it. It's not like we were starting over from square one. People always say your partner should be your best friend, right? And I still think of you as my best friend. We're just also dating now.
Exactly.
Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's going to be a bit longer, I'm afraid. It seems like a monster may have gotten into the cooler where we're keeping the drinks, and...
Do you need help with that?
Yeah, the monsters around here are pretty low tier. It wouldn't be...
No. Claire and Jody have it under control. This is supposed to be your perfect night out, remember?
Day.
Don't worry about work. Just have a nice time for the sake of your amorous paladin magic. Wait, no, forget I said. I'm gonna go check on them. Be back in a jiff.
Their faces are so good.
This whole side quest is so good.
I love this one. Kind of hard to force having a nice time, huh?
I think we already were, though. And now I'm just in the mood to reminisce. Think back sometimes to that time in high school after I came out when you and Faith took me to the thrift store to look for girlier clothes. I was completely mortified and worried that taking those first steps would complicate things. That me being trans would be the elephant in the room with all my relationships. But you made me feel safe. That meant the world to me. Still one of my happiest memories, I think. You've always been there for me. That's part of the reason why I wanted to be there for you as the team's healer.
You've always supported me too, though, Mel. Other kids picked on us in elementary school, so we had each other's backs. I always felt like I had to try really hard to impress other people, and it usually backfired. But around you, I could just be me. We made a good team.
And thus, the most powerful alliance in the history of Greenridge was born.
Hey, speaking of jerks when you were in school, do you remember that guy Thad who liked to give us grief in middle school?
Unfortunately, yeah. Whatever happened to him?
Judging from his post, he's gone all in on some MLM pyramid scheme thing. He's one of those crypto bros now. He's talking protein powder that claims it'll make you a Sigma male.
Oh my god, what a dick.
Here we are, Two Waters. Now about the main...
What was that noise?
I'll be right back. Sit tight, lovebirds.
I just love her sudden ability to teleport.
The solution is kind of messing with my head. It still feels like a warm summer day, even if it looks like nighttime.
I guess the heat doesn't faze me after how much time we've spent in the desert lately.
Fair.
Hey, do you think we could ditch this and head back to the Senna's Inn? That place was pretty nice.
Are you not feeling the state?
I'm enjoying our chat, but everything else is kind of a disaster. I appreciate the effort our friends are going to, but it feels kind of forced.
Anywhere else you'd like to go? The beach, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of the beach. Recent events also make the beach seem less appealing now.
Melody, you literally live on a beach.
It doesn't
Right,
mean that I like
sorry.
going out to it. Live off of the beach. That's different. Beverly, are you sure everything's okay?
Yes,
Honest?
totally fine. Nothing's gonna get in the way of your perfect day.
It just seems like you're having a lot of trouble.
Like an inordinate amount.
We feel bad putting you through all this.
Okay, looks like it's time to pull out the big guns.
You mean the food?
No, Monster ate the food. Bring out the Cupid. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hot. Well,
Allison, you want to get out of here?
way ahead of you.
Hold on, are you sure? We can still salvage this.
I really do appreciate everything you've done here, Beverly, but I don't think we need to go through all this effort. We don't need the perfect date. We just enjoy each other's company. That's what makes a date special.
Well done, Melody. And see.
Wait, was all this stage just to teach us that lesson?
We're gonna go with yes.
Okay, no, it wasn't. It really did go wrong. But I wanted to try and turn it into a teachable moment since you came to me for help with your training. And look, you two are getting along great. I'd say that's mission accomplished.
I'd say so too. Thanks, Beverly.
No problem. Oh, and since my job's down here, I need to get something off my chest. You know, amorous paladin sounds kind of horny, right?
Oh, thank God someone finally said it.
The word has multiple connotations. It has the same root word as enamored. Hello.
Okay, I see your point. Sorry, just wanted to clear that up.
Okay, we're leaving now. Bye.
Best side quest.
That hit the spot.
Yeah, this is where I like it. It's nice to have just 1 hour of normalcy after all that's happened.
You said it.
Hey, since we have a moment alone, can we talk?
We've been talking.
I mean, about, what happened the other day. I know you said we'd deal with it later, and I respect that, but I still feel bad. I just don't want that fight hanging over our heads for the rest of our lives.
Wow, already so sure you want to spend your whole life with me, huh?
Maybe. Although, admittedly, I'm not sure whether or not the rest of our lives is going to be longer than a few days right now.
Allison, it's okay. Really. It was one fight. Honestly, it's probably good that we had it.
You think so?
I think before, I was worried that what we have is too good to be true, and that if I wasn't careful, I'd ruin it. We were walking on eggshells around each other, and only made things worse. But, well, we got it off our chest, and we're still here.
That makes sense. I don't know. I've still got a lot of thoughts to sort out, I guess. I don't quite know how to word it.
Too. I don't expect either of us to be perfectly eloquent in circumstances like this. I'll be there for when your head's clearer.
Likewise, Mel.
Now let's get back out there and save the world.
Right. Verena waits.
And she can keep awaiting for us to finish other side quests.
Mildy has earned spread their love. You spend your entire special point meter in order to give somebody else 3 or 60%.
Yeah, kind of stacks usefully with the charm you have equipped right now. And if you want to see more cute couple action, just go to see Faith in the tower.
I'm gonna try to talk to my face instead of my armpit.
No.
Hey, Melody! Sounds like you're in high spirits.
I guess I am. That weird given the circumstances?
Not at all. You got a mission, a purpose. I feel the same way before a lot of big jobs. I mean, it's normal to be nervous too. I know I'd be nervous in your shoes. Not like I've ever done anything like facing the goddess of magic.
The goddess of magic, the goddess who specifically presides over the realm of magic, magic's goddess.
Well, I know you've got what it takes for this Melody. I'll be rooting for you from here, from Grey Ridge.
Thank you, Holly.
God, it's so hard to do.
Right.
So hard for me to not just be like, right! And just completely go off.
Oh, that was me. Hey, we didn't see you yesterday. Glad you're still in one piece. Me too. I had my hands full with one of the other evacuation camps. I don't remember her voice. I'm not normally in the front lines, but at a time like that, everyone's got to do their part.
I just like the idea of you talking to yourself in the same voice for both characters, personally.
And of course, now I've got to tell any concerned citizens who show up asking about the invasion that the details are classified. Yeah, how about that? How much did Faith let you in on? Oh, all of it. Faith always tells me everything. The goddess of magic, huh?
It's complicated.
I'll bet it is. I guess if you run into the goddess of magic again, say hi to for me.
You seem pretty unfazed for someone who knows what's going on. I mean, you could be facing the end of the world here. You just want to work through that?
Town Hall doesn't give us much paid time off, so yeah.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Still nothing in here.
Nope.
You need to go into the basement at some point to get the door down there.
Yeah, you can just use the elevator to reach the basement now.
Okay.
Now that Jarvis's invasion is over, they fixed the elevator.
Hey, Chet, would Faith mind if we pop back into the Guardian's vault to grab some stuff we missed?
She already gave you permission to raid the place, and things are still pretty dire. So no, she doesn't care.
Hell yes.
Allison is great. Go back. Up,
Is it up here?
then up again, right, up, and through the door on the left.
Oh, that's right. Behind it.
Yeah. Alright.
That one I give to Allison, personally. Your
Don't
call.
say.
I mean, listen, she's the physical DPS.
I will say, Rick, you are now further along in the game than I am. Because I faced the yellow guy that Stoker advised you to not fight. I was able to actually beat him, but that's basically where I stopped for now.
I didn't say don't fight him, I just said he's the toughest of the four.
Only at level 21 right now. Next level is 3.
Yeah, it's extremely easy to get to 30 before the final dungeon. Especially if you're like me and you savagely attack everything you see.
Savages. With their ratios and averages,
Now we're going to
colorings and additives, governments, establishments.
Are those lyrics?
Yes, from the song Savages by That Handsome Devil.
Oh.
No,
Which
Miller's
handsome
just
devil?
freestyling.
Hey, Faith. Oh, you still seem kind of stressed.
Stoker?
Oh, sorry. Do I?
Honey, it's gonna be okay. Claire and Melody have a plan, remember?
And Claire's plans never go wrong. I know. I'm trying my hardest to trust that it will work. I don't want my personal attachments to cloud my judgment. You've all come a very long way. But it's more than that. Even if you do pull this off, I have no idea what will happen afterwards. Even setting Verena aside, Town Hall is not happy about how many unilateral decisions I've been making with my first big emergency.
I mean, what choice did you have? It's not like the mayor has a contingency plan for facing the goddess of magic.
I know, but still. Not to mention, I've got a mountain of paperwork to fill out, and the whole town that's still on edge, and I probably left my stove on, and...
Okay, that does it. You're taking a break. I'll carry you out of here myself if I have to.
Now it's not a good time, dear.
It's never going to be a good time. Come on, let's go have some fun. Just for the afternoon. Everyone else can keep an eye on things here.
There's
welcome back,
There's
GC.
GC.
Oh, there, GZ, hello. I know it's your job to look out for Green Ridge, but it's my job as your girlfriend to look out for you.
GC, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Internet went out.
And you're running on fumes. We could have a beach day.
Beach episode.
Yeah. Come on. You know you like seeing me in a swimsuit.
Okay, now you're not playing fair. But very well, if you insist. Are you ready to head straight to the beach?
Yep, come on. Let's get you some R&R.
Beach episode! Beach episode!
Ah. That salty air is good for the soul.
It really is. It's been too long since we did this.
Sweetheart, we did this just last weekend.
It's been a very, very long week. Wait, did we forget the food? I can head back to town and get it. Or I could just conjure something. That usually goes better than my attempts at cooking.
No need. I'm gonna catch us dinner right here.
Bare-handed, I presume?
You know it.
Hot.
Ooh, dinner and a show. You really know how to treat a lady, Jody.
Now let's see. Surely there's a good fish around here.
There are actually two of them, and you can catch them both.
That one looks pretty decent. I could always try to find a bigger fish, though.
It's an axe fish.
It is an axe fish.
Part of me wishes it was like None in the Woods, where like you see her paw like going down into the water and trying to grab the fish, you know, like with the pizza.
I was gonna say Final Fantasy 6 vibes. You're gonna kill Faith. No,
Need a hand?
I knew it.
You know, I'd never turn down a team up with the Guardian of Green Ridge.
Ooh. Great
What are her
joins.
skills? Interesting.
Yeah, it's useful.
Face basically symmetric. Okay. Oh, that's right. Maybe back on Twitch. Oh.
Why does she have a kiss?
That cut.
She does not have a kiss ability. She's the only, like, playable character in battle who lacks a kiss ability for some reason.
Issue. Summon it. That's just the Faith rules.
Hang on, does this fish have fur? Like, I'm looking towards the down end of its tail. It looks like it has little fur tufts. Is this a hairy fish?
Don't shame.
I don't know. No, really, I do not know. I could be.
An excellent answer.
Is that any weirder than anything else in this game?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think even you believe that.
Yeah, okay, fine. Looks like all that practice has paid off, Jody.
So I like the way their portraits are aligned like that.
Quite the haul we've got here.
Right on. Thanks for the help, sweetheart.
Here, I'll patch us up. You think that'll be enough fish? No, more!
Why stop now, right? We're having fun fishing, so let's try to catch another.
I think your definition of fishing is a bit broad, dear. But I certainly won't complain about another chance to team up with the great knight Jodie Caldwell herself. If I didn't know they were already dating.
Wow, look at the size of this one. That seems like a worthy challenge.
Boy, if I had a nickel for every time I've heard that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You wouldn't have a lot of nickels, I would think.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Come here.
Oh, he's there!
Oh, Miller, you're the monster.
I am.
Wait.
A monster in the dark.
Exactly.
Well, yes, faith. Back into the Santa Claus.
Oh, hey, look at this. Oh, sorry. Right on. Thanks for the help, sweetheart.
Here, I'll patch us up.
Health points and mana points have been restored.
No. Well, that should be plenty. Let's get grilling. I only got 2.
Yeah, but I mean,
big,
look at the
though.
size of them.
No, sir. Hey, I've got an idea. You wanted me to give you some cooking pointers, right?
Oh, I don't know if that's such a good idea, dear.
No time like the present.
But you've worked so hard to make this a nice day for me. I don't want to sour it by ruining the food.
It'll be fine. I'll guide you step by step. If you make any mistakes, I'll be right there to help.
How did you say that fine again?
It'll be fine.
Thank you, Jonas. Well,
You're
if you insist.
welcome. Okay, it's on the grill. So far, so...
Your eyes.
Alright, don't panic. We've got more right. What the hell?
Okay, I'll admit I'm a bad cook, but this is not normal. This must be the work of magic, right?
Maybe?
Maybe Java's tracked us here and is messing with us again.
Hey,
But why limit it to him? Lord knows I've already made countless enemies as Guardian. Who knows how many of them could have put some sort of cooking curse on me as an act of revenge?
Faith?
I'll probably have to go on a wild goose chase trying to track down whoever did this and...
Faith.
What?
You're off the clock, remember? Forget about work.
Sorry.
Don't worry about the food. It's my fault for pressuring you into it. Now, as we both know, I'm no magic expert, but Claire says that magic is influenced by emotions. Do you think that maybe this stress could have caused the fires?
Yes, probably.
Come on, let's have a seat.
I'm sorry, Jody. You dragged me out here to try and make me relax, but I don't know if that's going to work. You know how I am. I've been an overachiever since I was a kid. But now, I got what I was preparing for. But I'm not sure I know how to relax. Plus, I wanted to be Guardian to help people, but it's mostly bureaucracy, and countless hours spent dwelling on all the ways Greenridge could be wiped off the map. Oh, don't give me that look.
What look?
That look! The sad kitty look! I appreciate your attempts to pamper me, dear, I really do, but you don't have to try and be my therapist. It's not your job to manage the feelings of everyone around you.
You're not just anyone to me, though, Faith. You... Look, I know you're not happy with me right now. I don't blame you. But I want to make it right any way I can.
What, for asking me to cook? Jody, you don't have to blame yourself for...
Not that. I mean, you know, the stuff with the guild.
Is that what this is about? Jody, you don't have to blame yourself for the mess we're in. It's Claire's fault. I certainly don't. I know you want to fix things, but guilt-tripping yourself isn't the solution. I mean, yes, it's sweet that you want me to feel better, but not if you're just making yourself feel worse. Your feelings matter just as much as everyone else's, Jody.
Everyone else is going through so much worse than me right now, though. You need me to be your rock. That's my thing.
You're not a rock, Jody.
You're
You
mountain
can be
lion.
hurt. Huh? You can be hurt just like the rest of us. You don't have to be this unshakable guardian angel for me and everyone else to love you. You know that, right? We really are alike in so many ways. That's why we get each other so easily. But just like me, you put the weight of the world on your shoulders with no regard for yourself. It wouldn't kill you to be a little selfish sometimes, you know.
Wait, you're just distracting yourself by trying to help me with my problems now, aren't you?
See? I told you we get each other, dear.
You don't have to carry that weight alone, though. That's all I'm trying to remind you with this little trip. You gave Claire that speech about needing to accept help from others, but you could stand to do the same. You can delegate things more. You can trust our friends to take care of things like I'm trying to do. There's strength in numbers, you know.
Very well. I'll try to be better about trusting people if you agree to work on blaming yourself for everything. Deal?
Deal.
Savior complex aside, you've got a pretty good head on your shoulders, Jody. I can't believe I ever let you go. I should have made you a paladin.
Province would have hated working with the boss's girlfriend.
Exactly. Her reaction would have been priceless.
Do you ever think about what could have been, though?
Maybe. But I'm glad we have what we have. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I love you, dear.
I love you too, Faye.
Now let's enjoy the rest of this afternoon. Because that's what Jody wanted, and Jody deserves to get what she wants just as much as I do.
You want to watch me catch another fish?
Oh, you know I'll never get tired of that.
Fish, fish.
How's XP?
Jody is a double do.
Thank you again for making time for me, Jody. In spite of everything, I had a lovely time.
Huh? Happened on your little trip?
A lady never kisses and tells, Allison.
I wasn't asking about the kissing. I was asking about the stuff I can gossip about. Come on, let's try embarrassing date stories. One time, Jody and I...
You mean Melody? You and Jody never dated.
Haha! Whoops! I misspoke.
I believe we still have a goddess of magic to stop from conquering the world, you know. Claire was like, what?
She was us last night. Being like, what?
Do me a quick favor, Rick. Check and see how many critters you have so far.
To suss now.
4.
4. Let me think. There's... Yeah, okay. If you continue back to the left, you can use Bloom to open a flower path you couldn't do before.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there are 8 critters total, so you have 50% of them now.
Boom.
Now you have more than 50% of them.
Back here.
Nah, that's the only thing that's in here.
Wait, this.
Oh, I forgot about the hoop snake.
He prefers the
snacky.
term Ouroboros.
Yeah, well,
Gross.
whatever, his face.
Saturate the atmosphere to complete global saturation.
Alright, now I'm trying to remember where all those locked dragon doors are. I know there's one right by Claire's house. Not Claire, Melody. Blech. There's one right by Melody's house. Oh, wow. There was a chest that you never got there. I didn't even notice.
Nice.
OGC, don't be making those kinds of sounds now.
Oh, dang.
Passion expert
An
badge.
expert badge.
It's fun. I just didn't get a lot of use out of it.
Allows the wearer
It's
to equip
cute.
almost every piece of gear regardless of class. The F stands for Passion.
It's cute, but yeah, it's not quite useful.
I'm trying to remember if there's a locked dragon door in the snowy mountains that you were picking the dragon berries in. Does anyone else remember seeing one there? I cannot
If you
remember.
need help with it, I believe you can talk to the fortune teller, and he'll give you more specific directions if you need help.
Yeah, he'll tell you where all the side quests are.
Hi, Shadow. You still doing okay? Meow.
I remember I was so caught off guard by this cat because the cat was added in a patch that came out after I started the game.
Self-refilling pet bowl. Definitely one of the greatest miracles of modern magic.
God, where do I get one of those?
Magic.
Thank
Why-
you, Steve Urkel.
What was the?
It's me doing a snort. It's the thing that the spy in TF2 does. He goes, magic.
All right.
Oh, I see. But yeah, I know the fortune teller will tell you where side quests are. I do not know if he tells you where each individual dragon door is.
He gave me very specific directions to find the one that had bloom behind it, so
Yeah, but that's the most important.
that's fair.
Well, second most important one, actually. There's one that you have to open to complete the game.
Oh, well, yeah, that would be probably more important.
Yeah, the path to the final dungeon is literally behind one, so...
Oh, while I was gone, you guys checked the basement of the paladin place for the key. Yeah.
Yes, we got the one from behind there. Or we opened that one, I should say. And we opened one in the Amber Woods. If anyone in chat remembers one that we're forgetting, please let me know. Oh yeah, and we opened one in the cave that led to Zinnia's. So that is, what, 4 of them that we've opened so far? Oh, hang on, I have an Asmer request in the chat.
Oh God.
I'm looking at it so I can make sure that I remember it because I have to put my face very far away from the chat window, so I have to do it from memory.
I see.
Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
Give me chills.
Your face gave me chills.
Rude.
How rude.
I
What
just
a
give
rude dude.
Stoker- Just give Stoker sunglasses now.
Okay, so I think at this point your 2 options are to explore the Uncanny Valley or go do the Desert Side Dungeon.
There aren't more. Those are the last 2 side quests.
No, there's still some more side quests. You actually unlock a few other side quests once you reach the
Oh.
Uncanny Valley.
Gotcha.
Or once,
Yeah,
rather,
through
you reach a
Uncanny
certain point of the Uncanny Valley.
Mm.
But, which has 2 entrances, and Rick is heading towards this one.
Chinky.
Huh?
Have a
It's your
line.
turn.
Oh, you know what? I was looking... I was looking at the stream instead of the Discord, and I was behind. This'll probably come in handy. What was it?
A key.
Ancient key.
Ah, I see.
What the hell is that thing?
Which one, Miller?
It's an acorn.
The one that has like a weird, like AI generated, almost photorealistic hand.
That's one of those.
It's one of those. Yeah, it's that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, haven't you seen one of those before?
No, can't say I have. Clearly, don't get it out enough.
Is it no good? Did it make you give you the bad feels?
It's already
No,
public.
Jonas, it did not give me the bad feels. I'm fine. It's just very weird.
Oh, frick. Yes, I can, in fact, recite the entire Raven from memory, and I could do it in my Asmer thing. But I'm not going to make y'all sit here in the stream for, like, whatever, 15 minutes it would take me to do it.
Yes, I save that for next Halloween.
Don't tempt me, Jonas. Knock on the devil's door, and eventually he will answer.
It's like in Mario Maker.
Yes, just like in Mario Maker. I don't know what kind of Mario Maker levels you're playing, but yes, just like in Mario Maker.
You ever seen the door knocking trick?
But, what, were the devil answers? No, I haven't seen that.
No, okay. Like, if you take the glove and you bang on the... like, if you play one of the magic doors and you bang on it a lot, Mario will open it and, like, stare at you. And there's, like, a bunch of different Marios that can come through.
That's really funny, and I actually did not know about it.
Hold on. It's funny, because some of them are weird.
Oh god.
Yeah, like Lanky Mario.
Yeah.
But if they really want to be funny and super memey, what they need to do is they need to have Ouija do it.
Oh god, I can't wait for the Mario movie.
I like how these armors just, like, start getting smaller and more pathetic as you wail on them. Pine Corona!
What are you doing?
He's doing Pine
Ooh, my
Corona.
little flaming cone! Flaming cone!
Remember there was a pilk that was like, my persona. I don't remember how it went, but it was like a thing in the 90s.
Everything was a thing in the 90s.
Even the 90s.
No, the 90s weren't a thing until the 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they probably weren't the 90s until 2000s. Anachronism has a weird way of doing stuff like that.
Right, just like the 80s weren't really the 80s until about 1984.
I like how you tried to say 1987 to 1984 at the same time.
What happened was, okay, up until about 83 or 84, it was like a hangover from the 70s. And then it hit like prime 80s for a while. And then around 88, it started becoming proto-90s. I'm the authority on this stuff.
Yes, of course. I would never, ever question you.
No, but like for the first few years, everyone still had like the big Brady Bunch hair. It was very groovy.
Oh, these guys. I like their designs.
Wait a minute.
I just like scream flowers, y'all.
Forget what that guy is that's always trying to steal the Krabby Patty.
Oh, Plankton?
Yeah.
They do kind of look a little bit like Plankton.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Also,
He's
thank
so-
you, Zeronian, for clipping my Resident Evil Asmer.
You will give me an egg.
I like, you know that this making me think of that one Plankton meme, and I'm just imagining the flowers being like, "What? It's just a bunch of animal gals out being pals. Oh my goodness!"
Oh my goodness, these ratings!
My God.
So if you go to the left, that'll just show you what you would have seen if you'd come in through the other entrance. Like a picnic set. And this thing.
A nice little picnic basket.
Your turn.
Is this what wizards did for fun before they had stuff like the internet or collecting contact juggling balls? Just leave big cubes out in the woods?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. The best wizards get up in the morning because they know even their most trivial actions will continue to perplex strangers long after they're gone.
Kind of like modern art. The actual purpose of this cube is less important than the fact that it's making us think.
Oh god, yeah. Wizards love that stuff.
It's fine.
It was very important to me, Rick, that you saw the cube.
Claire invented wizards did it.
Another mysterious mechanism. How fun!
Kind of looks like there's supposed to be a bridge here. This pedestal is probably connected to that.
Maybe we need to find a key to fit in that hole.
Come on, let's just wade across the river. It's like 2 feet deep.
Allison, the water here is glowing neon blue. I don't trust that.
It's probably supercharged with mana or electrolytes or something.
But electrolytes are good for us. What's so dangerous about a mana river? Aren't our bodies full of mana now?
Your body's also full of blood, but if you saw a river of blood, you wouldn't want to take a sip, would you?
I mean, no, but if you told me not to, I'd be a little tempted.
Stop!
Wait, let me try that key we found. Hey.
Hey.
It's like, oh, thank God, we got Allison off this topic.
I think there was something on the previous screen.
Hey, here's the door.
Oh yeah, you get the shortcut thingy.
Hmm.
Does that? Nope, there's still one more warp door, but this is the penultimate one, so you've got almost all of them. I like the Mist Spectre. I think she's neat.
Okay, go off, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Does
Oh, no.
everyone have their celebratory hockey masks ready?
Yes.
Nope.
Does everyone have their curse repellent? Make sure
Does
to spray
everyone-
everywhere.
Does everyone have their... And once again, in case it's not clear, they're...
So, stupid question. In all the Friday the 13th movies, do they all take place on Friday the 13th?
No, not necessarily on the day itself. The original takes place on there. I mean, the title was never super relevant to the plot to begin with.
So I could like sue all the
it's-
sequels. I could sue all the sequels for false advertising. Is what you're saying?
Well,
Big
I
portion?
mean, listen, there were 2 movies in this franchise that promised to be the finale, and neither of them were. So there's a lot of things you could sue them for false advertising over.
Wait. I'm gonna.
You're still making it.
bitch.
You're still making it ambiguous if Jason Voorhees' birthday really is a Friday birthday. Some say yes, some say no. So, yeah.
Don't ask me, I just work here.
A Friday the 13th, no less.
You work at Friday the 13th.
Yes, I work at TGI Friday the 13th.
Oh my God, that's a sequel right there. TGI Friday the 13th.
Sadly, Joe, I heard that joke a lot of times in school.
Today, the special's going to be your decapitated head on a plate with onion rings. And a few
Can I get that
mozzarella
without onion rings? I'm doing paleo.
sticks.
Today we're serving Mudra's Curse sandwich. And everybody's like, I gotta start playing Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th. It's pretty much a condition at this point.
If you don't, you'll make baby Jason cry.
Oh no, not Basin.
Basin.
Basin Voorhees?
Very raggy.
Yeah, in the Resh.
We're strange. Have we,
I'm just
have we acknowledged that?
imagining Scooby and company having Jason in the trap, and they're like, "Now let's see who he really is," and they just take his mask off and all start screaming simultaneously.
They think of it as just another hockey mask.
Yes, that's how it works, Jonas. It's hockey masks all the way down.
I want to see that. I want to see like Jason like trying to murder them, and the only reason they survive getting horribly maimed is because like comical mishaps happen. Like he's just seriously trying to kill him, and Shaggy's like, "Oh, there's a sandwich over there," and he just walks out of the way, you know.
And they do the door chasing thing,
Yeah.
which everybody always credits to Scooby-Doo, but the Three Stooges actually did it before they did.
Wow. You guys pretty much quoted the Robot Chicken sketch.
Nice.
Oh, did
course.
Robot Chicken do that? I
course
shouldn't
they
be
did.
surprised that Robot
Yes.
Chicken did
Yeah.
that.
Funny.
Yeah, this game did start. Well, okay. Here's the deal. This was originally made as the first incarnation of this game was an MLP game. It was called Super Lesbian Horse RPG. I know nothing about the cease and desist.
So this game did not get a cease and desist. It was the fighting game that got the cease and desist.
Right. Fighting.
Yes, that's right. Them's fighting herds.
Yeah, them's fighting herds got the cease and desist. And then Ponit saw that and it was just like, I'm gonna kind of take a step back.
Yeah,
probably-
the thing is like Hasbro is actually fairly chill with people doing fan stuff as long as money isn't involved. It's the moment that money gets involved that the C&Ds start coming out.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
it's
that's
kind
pretty
of
much
the
how
s-
most of them are.
It's kind of the same way with Sega. Sega's also pretty chill with fan projects as long as money isn't involved. Which is why so many Sonic fan people end up working on Sonic stuff officially later.
Right.
Because Sega realizes that it helps their fan base stay passionate, and that it's ultimately a good thing for their PR and for like possible future recruiting. And then there's Nintendo, who will sue you if you have so much as an unauthorized thought about Mario.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Ponet decided to make this its own thing, and that was, as far as I know, unrelated to legal reasons. I think they just wanted this to be its own thing.
I think that was wise though, because now she can do merchandising or whatever she wants.
Merchandising.
Merchandising. Meow. That's right. But
Why did you go from yogurt to meow?
I don't know. Why do I do anything, Stoker?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's right.
But now she can do merchandising with impunity. You know, there's no worry about like lawyers getting on her at some point or anything.
Yeah, she has this whole game. She has all the rights to it. She can merchandise it. She can make sequels or prequels or threequels or squeakquels.
Thank you.
Possible
Gleequels.
versus advised, very different.
She could turn this into a fighting game.
I mean,
Good.
this could work as a fighting game.
I mean, people have already done that. Did you not see that somebody was making a mod that replaced Soul Bad Guy in Guilty Gear with Allison? And it works so well.
Nice.
Every company is pretty chill about this stuff, is Capcom stuff. I get a chuckle out of how they clearly want more people to be getting into Resident Evil content, like make it average. And I'm like, you got a horror franchise. You want kids to be playing with Resident Evil content like it's for kids all the time.
Yes.
And then you start playing the game, they're like, they're just like swearing a sailor's mouth out. It was cool when they put it at America's Capcom, but still, I'm still laughing at that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they want to make they when Resident Evil Village came out, I found out, and they even admitted it. They want to be accessible to everybody, even though it's a horror franchise. But I mean,
well,
that's
obviously they just
tough
need to
challenge.
do like if they want to get it super popular with the younger set, they just need to make Five Nights at Wesker's or something.
Yeah. Hey kids, make your own star unit. Go to a spooky mansion. Get killed. So no, I will not get Stoker to quote every Wesker quote.
You know, there was this this Flash animator who used to post to like Newgrounds and DeviantArt and stuff like that called Legendary Frog.
Yes.
Don't
I
know if he's
remember
still
him.
around, but I
No,
always
he's
think
not.
of his version of Wesker because he's like, "Oh, Claire Redfield, you have sullied the family name. I will aim my sniper rifle at you and miss."
And I like he was pretty much quoting memes back then from
Here's
videos all
another
the time.
one.
Yeah, you found another one of the Super Javas bros.
Can't get his version of Motor out of my head. Yes. The One Ring. The One
To
Ring.
rule them all!
Oh!
God. Like I've been transported back in time like 15 years.
And yes, you have to dramatically zoom in every time he says that.
Trust me, when I was saying it, that I was dramatically zoomed in.
Yeah.
You can't see me, but I was.
I can picture it.
You could hear the zoom in my voice.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Makers, the newest hit video game. 5 Nights at Fortnite. No.
Five Nights at Fortnite. 4 nights at 5 night.
Fortnite at 5, whatever.
Going for
Three
Four
Nights
Nights at Freddy's.
Fortnite. There you go.
Why hasn't why go in the security room when you can just build your own? Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if anybody watched Carbide animation, but he played Fortnite recently, and the immediate gag is as soon as a bullet lands next to somebody's foot, immediately a house comes out of nowhere, built.
Sometimes it be that way.
Yeah, except for the part where they removed building from Fortnite, and then the game became incredibly better, apparently.
That's what they say. Yes. It's still there though. You can still build. There's a separate mode for that, but yeah, it's actually a lot more fun. People said when they took to create that no build mode in there.
You know, I'm not surprised.
It was just for the kind of building that you needed to do to be good at the game was just far too skill intensive for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Every time I looked at people doing stuff in that, it's like, key binding, build a giant tower instantly, and like, how are you supposed to compete with that if you're?
Well, that's right. That was the problem I had with the game too, because when I played it when my brother was really into it back when it first came out, part of the skill in the game was really just who could build faster and shoot at the same time, like micromanagement. It was insane. Some people just like they shot down a wall, then somebody could just build a wall, roof right above your head before that wall fell down, or a staircase, or something like that. Like insane micromanagement when it first came out. Still there if I'm not mistaken, but some people play, build stairs and walls in that game like it's a piano or something like that.
Nice.
So to the way, everybody was on equal grounds basically. Well, somewhat, but yeah, just say the skill cap would weigh down the good way. Remember the YouTube videos back there where they had their parents want their kids to learn how to build things in Fortnite? I was like, what are we getting into here?
Education in my video game?
It can be a real thing. I would laugh at that. I joked one time. I said, well, let's wait for the video where parents teach your kids how to beat Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil. Yeah.
The internet sure is obsessed with her for a hot minute.
Who was the internet obsessed with for a hot minute?
Lady
Lady Dimitrescu,
giant vampire
Oh,
mommy.
right. Vampire. Yeah, okay.
vampire mommy.
It was pretty much a fad. We all saw
Yeah,
that coming. It was a fun fad though.
Yeah, like, for a while, I basically thought her name was just Step On Me Mommy, because that's all I ever heard.
Let's not get into the mods.
The internet's a magical place.
Still proud that they gave the voice actor the award for voicing her too. I think she deserved it.
Nice.
Yeah. It was at the video game Spike Awards.
The video game rewards.
Yeah.
The rewards for the video game.
Are there any other video game reward shows, or is it just the one?
So there's
No,
the
there's
Spike
none.
Award
Nobody
shows.
awards anything to video games.
Oh, okay.
There's Jeff Keighley's Game Awards. There's the Steam Awards. There's the Spike Game Awards.
Game Cobra Awards? No.
Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head that are sort of like industry recognized as being relevant.
GC
You know, everybody has their top 10 lists or whatever, but those are the ones that like people definitely recognize.
The Game Cobra Awards, where you go home with a gold, silver, bronze kitty. May or may not contain maple syrup. Okay, go. It still has all those weird shenanigans. Like I remember when they had people showed me Spider-Man in there with this, and that was actually pretty cool. I like that. When they had Spider web slingers. Everybody got web slingers in that game. That was a pretty cool time.
Oh, the Cupid.
Everybody should get web slingers in every game.
Yeah.
Funny watching people like. The building was a skill cap. That was how you could pull off cool gunshots while web slinging. Spider-Man with a gun.
You know a gun?
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it was in Fortnite, right? Is what you're talking about?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to have a bunch of weird modes across different seasons where they give people different powers. One of them was basically everyone gets a hook shot.
Wow, this place is really something.
This must be Noelle's place. I had no idea there was a settlement like this in the valley. Yeah, you remember her.
Oh, Miller.
You met her once.
Yes.
Oh, who voiced her again?
Miller.
Oh, okay. Ah, I see you finally made it.
We would have come sooner, but we've had an interesting week.
I see you found your stripy friend with the muscles.
I guess my reputation precedes me.
I'm surprised there are so many people here. This place was supposed to be a secret haven for the creatures of the forest that can't defend themselves against the supernatural entities out there. Of course, before long, adventurers came knocking on my door looking for a place to rest and trade wares. And I suppose I don't know how to say no. There aren't usually this many people here at once, though. Everyone just needs a place to hunker down with the increased monster activity. Strange things have been happening here in the valley. Even stranger than usual.
Which is exactly the problem we're trying to solve.
Well, now that we're here, what was that odd job you had for us? Ah, yes, that. Come talk to me when you've got a minute.
Stranger things are happening here.
Yeah, Stranger Things. I was thinking that too. Stranger Things season 4.
So who wants to be Yasmin the Centaur? Who's next?
I think I'm up.
Okay, GC.
Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm Yasmin. Pleased to meet you. Research for the archaeology department at Wrightport University.
I don't think your microphone is picking up high pitches, GC.
Weird. Valley is a gold mine of someone in my field. Noelle says that anything of value in this sanctuary is plundered long before they made this place their home, but that's not true. I mean, look at the stonework here. It's so intricate. The stone seems to date these ruins back to around the start of the Arcane era. Ah, the stories these bricks could tell.
Judging from the state of this place, it's probably not a very happy story.
Very astute. In fact, I have reason to believe that some sort of catastrophic struck this place centuries ago. How intriguing.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Yasmin. We'll quit interrupting your research now.
Okie dokie. Let me know if you're in need of my expertise.
I know. So, what's this problem you need our help with?
Yes, well, normally I'd loathe to turn this to complete strangers for help with a task like this, but the circumstances are dire. You see, this is an animal sanctuary, and, well, did you notice something?
You're animals.
Buildings, the restrooms. The animals. If I click this, is Allison gonna say this?
Probably.
No, it's not. The restrooms?
No. What? No! There are restrooms in the tavern! I meant the animals. My little animal friends have all gone missing. The ruckus with the monsters made them panic, and they ran off.
can't have gone far, right? It shouldn't take us too long to search the valley for them.
That's the problem, though. They could be anywhere on the Sapphire Islands by now. They're probably hiding in obscure, hard-to-reach places where they think they'll be safe. Maybe even in chests. Plus, there are 8 of them in total, and that's a lot of animals for one elemental to track down. I know it's a lot to ask, but while you're out adventuring, do you think you can look for my animal companions?
Say no more. We'll help you find your animals, Noel.
Save the animal.
Save the animals.
Hug the goat.
Thank you for your help. In exchange for your efforts, I've prepared some rewards in these chests here. I'll give you 1 unique piece of gear for every 2 animals you find. My crystal ball to the left can help narrow your search. If you have any further questions, I'll be here. I trust that you've got the search for lost animals under control. That chest has something Melody might want. It's a spiked bracelet.
Oh.
Wow, you look like you've seen a ghost. I mean, besides the kind we have here in the valley.
What exactly makes you think this is my style?
You strike me as someone with a lot of pent-up rage. It's not bad to let a little of that out, you know.
Well, I guess you might not be entirely wrong there.
This charm will encourage that by boosting your attack, as well as healing you a bit every time you inflict damage in battle. You've got 6 rescue critters you haven't claimed any rewards for. Do you want the spiked bracelet for 2 of those critters?
No, I'll get that later.
This chest contains a jacket. Allison, you strike me as someone who could use more jackets that still have sleeves attached. You're not wrong. On top of that, though, this jacket will double your likelihood of getting critical hits. Now we're talking! You've got 6 rescue critters you haven't claimed rewards for. Would you like the jacket for 2 of those?
Yeah, that's one of the best too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the stuff in these chests is like some of the top tier stuff for each character.
Chest contains a hat that I think Claire would like.
I appreciate it, but I kinda already have a hat, and I'm so committed to this that I won't allow you to equip anything that requires me to take this hat off. It's a whole thing.
She never takes it off. I thought that might be the case, but this one is special. This is an extra small witch's hat that you can wear beneath your normal hat.
I'm sold!
We've got 4 critters you haven't claimed rewards for. You want the tiny witch hat for 2 of them?
Oh, what a hat.
Yay, literally the best helmet for Claire.
Matryoshka hat. That chest contains the visor for a knight's helmet.
Just the visor?
Just the visor. However, I think it may be of particular use for you, Jody. You strike me as someone who's always putting herself at risk to protect others. This visor, if equipped, will let you use your star power to heal yourself in battle. Seems useful in a pinch. You got 2 critters you haven't claimed no rules for. Do you want the knight's visor?
Yeah, this one's possibly the best of the
I was gonna
4.
say, literally her thing is she generates star power when she takes damage, and now she can spend star power to heal. Like, that seems like a loop right there.
And it's a really nice helmet.
Yeah. Oh, it also gives her more badge advantage too.
Tiny witch hat. I have 2 more
I just
to get
love
thing that we
that
probably
Claire
don't need.
is so committed to... Oh yeah, the crystal ball will give you hints about where the animals you haven't found yet are.
Here in the valley, dark and ominous place in the wasteland.
Okay, so that might be that secondary dungeon chat was
Yeah,
talking about.
the 8th animal is in the secondary dungeon.
It is-
Where's
I
Ray?
believe Jonas is next on the hit parade.
Hello. I am Fauna.
Hi! Always nice to meet a fellow spellcaster.
What makes you think I'm a spellcaster?
Please, I am no mere spellcaster. I am a magician. I am able to peer deep into one's very soul. If one gazes long enough, my amazing mirror is able to reflect one's true self.
Remind me to be careful around that mirror.
Bet you've been on some interesting adventures with a skill set like that, Fauna.
I mostly do children's birthday parties. However, if you have any use for my skills that does not involve entertaining children aged 6 to 11, the work would be appreciated.
Actually, that might come in handy. Let's talk to her more when we have a moment. She has a very useful side quest for you.
Like right now, or...
I mean, you can do it right now. Or talk to her right now.
Are you in need of my skills?
Fauna, I'm curious. How exactly did you get here?
Same as anyone else. A series of ill-advised life choices that I cannot undo, but I'm trying to make the best of regardless.
Oh, sorry. I mean, how'd you get to the sanctuary? I don't think I've ever seen you around town.
I ride the astral plane, as I am wont to do. There's a convenient door to the south.
Hey, if you've been to the Sapphire Islands corner of the astral plane, have you encountered a certain sleeping rabbit in there?
Oh yes, the Dream Knight. I have heard the legend same as any traveler of the astral plane. Why?
I can't help but wonder what that guy's deal is, but he never responds when you try to talk to him. If you've got magic that can interface directly with the soul, maybe we could speak to him and see if he's okay.
Most interesting. I had not considered this, but it seems you have found a challenge worthy of my skills. Very well then. Meet me in the astral plane when you wish to meet the Dream Knight.
Dreamy.
Oh, hey, it's these two.
What was her name? Anyway, go on.
Hey, look who it is! What are our favorite bards doing out here? Heck,
No,
how did I do Beth's voice?
Chav.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it a chav? We're gonna hang out in the tavern, but they serve alcohol in there, and we vow to never break the edge. Soger?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. You know they wouldn't just hand you a drink unprompted without seeing your IDs, right?
Regardless. I meant more like, what are you doing in the valley? Just got medalist balls, of course. But, let me see how it is out there right now. It's chaos. Look how we made it here.
Who was Mariana?
Jonas, I think?
Oh, it was? No, it was a Stoker,
Or me.
It was?
apparently.
Oh.
Those frog balls are bloodthirsty.
So we saw our medal's been sufficiently tested, and now we're just chilling near the sanctuary. We haven't forgot our other there. Want to repay you for saving us from that block of ice. We're still brainstorming that one. I'll get back to you.
What about, I don't know, using your bardly skills to write us a commercial jingle for our guild?
Nah, one watches TV anymore, Grandma.
Well, it was nice catching up with you.
Literally, as I'm like doing that voice, I'm sitting here rubbing my chin because it's just like, that's what I just feel like this voice does. They just sit there and rub their chin the whole time.
Good and bad.
Sexy possum barmaid! Not sure we're gonna find any hidden treasure in a public restroom. Nobody here yet. Wait, was it me next?
Yes.
Just keep going, Stoker.
Okay. Nobody here yet. If you need a room, though, it's 100G.
Hi. Would you happen to know if anything interesting is going on around here that we should know about?
What? You think you can just waltz in as total strangers and expect me to dish out all the hot gossip? Is that what you think tavern keepers do?
Yes.
Well, good, because I'm just pulling your legs. I do love some good gossip. You seen that weird magician who hangs around the lake? Fauna, I think it was? What a character. I'm sure she'd have some interesting leads for you. If you want something less crazy, maybe try talking to Mint the blacksmith. She's a good egg, that one. She made the swords and shields on the wall here. Oh, and that hot wolf guy over by the vendor stalls is trying to sell some treasure maps. I don't trust mysterious merchants who roll into town and start trying to pawn off treasure maps, but hey, maybe you do.
Lots of interesting people around here lately.
You know what? You know what? Maybe GC should be this
Oh,
one
okay,
since it's
okay.
a cat with green hair.
All right, fair enough.
That woman who stands at the center of the sanctuary keeps shouting impossibly dramatically is especially interesting. It's usually not quite so loud around here, if you were wondering.
I'm the life of the party.
You sure?
What? That Bella?
I barely caught any of that.
Alright. What a legend, that Bella.
I guess it would be me
Yes.
next? Okay.
Yeah,
We
we're going
can't.
for her.
We can't take her anywhere. She has one hard lemonade and she gets like this.
Okay. Hey, you open to take unsolicited advice from a stranger?
Oh, I suppose so.
When's the last time you swapped out those spell books you got in there? It's easy to get into a rut after you use the safe thing, but you never know if other options might come in handy if you don't try them out. I know it's a bestseller for a reason, but there's more options for healing than just magical girl.
Okay.
What would you suggest then?
Hey, I'm not able to tell you how to live your life.
It sounds like you are.
Only a little. Hey, guys, I'm going.
You know, I love that goblin lady won. Hey, no customers in the kitchen. You're only allowed to get your adventurer dirt all over the food after it's been served. Ah, a character made for Jonas.
Here's Papyrus.
Please,
Yeah.
no requests for autographs, folks.
Sorry, but I don't think we actually know who you are.
Yeah, you ruined me, kid. My name's Hugh Man, intrepid human reporter from Kingdom News. I'm here investigating the strange events that have had this little island in a tizzy. I saw an increase in monster attacks, electromagnetic disturbances. What a scoop! What a scoop! I'm calling it Monstergeddon. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas what the hell's going on, would you?
Oh, there's this wizard with a videotape for a head, and he...
Haha, nice try, kid. What is that, one of your little memes or something? I ain't falling for that again. Well, guess it really is up to me to crack this case. I thought you were a journalist, not a detective. Nah, I like to blur that line. Well, if you get any leads, be sure to fill me in. If I could get you on TV, I can get you on TV, you know.
We were just supposed to do a puff piece on the tavern here, but now we're stuck in the middle of the woods during some kind of crisis. And to make matters worse, now Mr. Man thinks this Monstergeddon stuff is the story of the century that's gonna win him some award. Even if it was, there's no
Yep.
reception. We can't go live.
Gonna win me a Pulitzer over here. I
I
don't care
better-
it's the wrong award, I'll win one anyway.
I better get overtime for this.
Okay, so I think GC would do really well as the little fairy blacksmith. I want to hear GC voice this character.
Dear oh, you want to chat? What about? Hi, the name's Mint, purveyor of only the finest very forged armor. And yes, I can guarantee that all my gear is in mint condition.
God, come on, Discord, work with me here. Hey, I was gonna make that joke.
Everyone always does. So at some point, I just started making them for them. Oh wait, Jody? Hey, good to see you.
You two know each other?
There are only so many blacksmiths on the Sapphire Islands. It's a pretty tight-knit community. But hey, glad to see you've got your own little shop set up here. That's awesome.
I can't say I'm familiar with fairy forged armor. What makes it special compared to regular steel?
Well, it was forged by a fairy, for starters. That's pretty much it.
And also Enders.
No special effects?
Hey, cut me some slack. Look at how small I am. I'm itty bitty. It's impressive I can even swing a hammer at this size.
Mint's being humble, but trust me, her stuff is worth every penny.
I guess the rumors are true, though, huh, Jody? You really are an adventurer now. You're gonna give up smithing for good? It'd be a shame with your talents.
Oh, I don't know. I'm focusing on the guild right now, but maybe when things settle down, I'll make some gear for the gang. Actually, that gives me an idea.
Nice. Oh, I mean, don't do that. You should buy your gear from me instead.
You could stand to work on your salesmanship, Mint.
What can I say? I'm an artist, not a capitalist. I'm too nice.
That's a mood.
Mint, you gave me a great idea.
Oh, really? What would that be?
I want your help forging weapon for myself.
Interesting. I'll be down for a collab. What kind of weapon do you have in mind?
I was thinking, a shield.
A shield is not a weapon, Jody.
I mean, you ever been bashed by a shield before?
As a general rule, I try not to. A fair point. Well, we could make a regular steel shield, but it sounds like you'd want something more premium. How about this? You bring me some rare ores and I'll help you make a shield out of it.
Deal. We'll keep an eye out for suitable materials.
What can I do? Oh, yeah.
So what brought you to Noel's Sanctuary, Mint?
Fairies are naturally drawn to places with lots of magic, and this place is off the charts. I can't really explain it. It's an instinctual thing for us. We can choose to ignore it, but it just feels right.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay.
Hang on, sorry. Wrong key 3 times in a row. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I'm aware of any fairy towns on the archipelago.
Oh, there's little fairy settlements all over. We just tend to keep to ourselves. I mean, it's nothing personal, but fairy towns just aren't designed for people your size. So we don't get many outsiders visitors. I like to get out and meet new people though, so it's nice to settle down in a place like this. Lots of interesting folks pass through here. Also, Doyle doesn't charge rent for my stall here. So that's a plus.
Why does it feel like Greenridge is the only place on the Sapphire Islands where you have to pay rent? We gotta do something about this.
I admit when I was going to...
Because Greenridge has to be relatable. Hashtag relatable.
I admit when I first saw Big, I was...
Oh, you see what you were saying?
I was going to give her a much more high pitched voice, but now that I think about it, blacksmith, fairy, she's a grunt. Brr.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's a buff fairy. She doesn't sound like high-pitched and chipper. She sounds like Jorgen.
Yeah. But I have to admit, I haven't tried buff voices in... Ugh. I don't think I ever did, actually. Get that chest out and... Ugh.
Yeah. Put your back into it. Throw your back out into it.
Oh, you didn't find the ore, Ronrab? It's actually fairly well. I'll only say if people want me to say.
Jeez, we just passed midnight.
Yes.
Indeed we did.
I'm
I
done
thought I was
figuring out what to
hungry.
do with this, I will say.
Time just flies by when you're having fun, yeah.
I don't think we need...
Time flies when you're having rum.
Yeah, the snake person or snurson sells spell books.
Nurse.
And
Don't think that's what they're called, but okay.
It's snake people, which is Sneeple.
Okay, well,
See,
yeah, but
clearly that's all.
an individual Sneeple is a Snurson, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Code. They're Cobra people. No.
Yeah, we have a
Alright.
game Cobra even with us right now.
Well, I hope all you Sneeple have a nice night.
Yes, Sneep well, Sneeple.
Drink lots of Snapple.
Have a good
Have-
night, everybody. See you.
have a
later.
good
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night, everybody. Tip your lesbians well.